Do you guys see how fast we went from Trump is only deporting the worst of the worst, the most violent criminals, to moms being snatched up on the street while holding their babies? Do you see how fast that happened? Anyways, happy Mother's Day.
Honey, not a single person related to immigration in the Trump administration, not a single one told you that they were only deporting public safety threats. They said they were prioritizing public safety threats, and in fact, they still are. But Tom Homan has made it clear from the very beginning that if you are here illegally, you are not off the table, and you are subject to deportation, and you should self-deport. That has been clear from day one. But the second thing on this, if you are truly upset about this hypothetical mother being snatched off the street with her baby, instead of getting on TikTok and running your mouth, you should complain to Democrats, because Democrats are the ones who support and run sanctuary cities. And this is happening more, this hypothetical situation where the mother is snatched off the street with her baby. It's happening more because of sanctuary city policies. You are getting more collateral arrests of illegals who do not have criminal convictions because of sanctuary city policies. And here's how this happens. Sanctuary cities refuse to cooperate or communicate with ICE, but they have no actual authority to keep ICE out of their community, out of their cities. So whereas they could just call up ICE and say, hey, we have this bad guy in custody and he doesn't have any papers. Do you want to come pick him up? Here's when we're going to release him. Come pick him up. No, they just decide they're going to release the bad guy back into the community, because that's what Democrats do. And it's obviously a threat to everyone in the community, including those in the community who are illegals who do not have criminal convictions. They don't want these public safety threats out in the community either. But ICE isn't going to give up. They're not just going to say, hey, they're in sanctuary cities, they're safe. No. Now they have to go into the sanctuary city, send even more agents into the sanctuary cities. Instead of sending one agent to the jail to go pick up the bad guy, had the sanctuary city actually communicated with ICE, now they're sending groups of agents into the city to go look for this one specific bad guy. And what happens when you send groups of ICE agents into a community? Well, they are going to come across other people who are here illegally, including those who don't have criminal charges or convictions. And once again, from day one, Tom Homan has made it clear that if his agents come into contact with someone who's here illegally, even if that person does not have any criminal charges or convictions, that person is being detained, that person is being arrested, and that person is being deported. But see, it is precisely because sanctuary cities are choosing to virtue signal and will not cooperate with ICE that they are getting more of what they don't want, which is more agents in their communities and more collateral arrests. And obviously, sanctuary cities, for obvious reasons, are where a lot of illegals, whether they have criminal convictions or not, tend to congregate. So if you're upset at the notion that we are having more arrests of people who have entered the country illegally but don't have any other criminal convictions, you need to look to Democrats and you need to look to sanctuary city policies. Last thing I'll say here before I close out, because you're probably ignorant and you don't know this, ICE is not just going in and raiding cities. They're not just going in and raiding workplaces or communities or schools or churches or anything else. They are doing very specific targeted operations where they are looking for very specific public safety threat targets. And they are doing a lot of intel before they go in looking for this guy. They're not just letting the agents run amok in a community and arresting anyone who's brown or anyone who has an accent or whatever the heck it is that you guys think. They are doing specific targeted operations. But again, in the course of doing that specific targeted operation, oftentimes in a sanctuary city, you are going to run into other people who are undocumented. And if ICE runs into them, they are going to arrest them. They are going to detain them. That has been clear from day one. So please don't act like it's a surprise, and please take it up with the Democrats.